In its strive for a greener country, government's decision to ban chemical fertilizer was not received well by the farming community as well as the main opposition. However, despite heavy criticism from several factions, President Gotabaya Rajapaksa is adamant that the ban will not be reversed, noting that it is the right thing to do by the country. Criticizing the ban in Parliament recently, opposition leader Sajith Premadasa stated that the fertilizer ban would definitely prompt a drastic reduction of paddy yields next season. In response, Minister of Agriculture Mahindananda Alutgamage assured that the farmers will be provided with enough fertilizer on time, adding that the necessary stocks will be imported by the 30th of this month. The minister even said that farmers facing any reduction in yields will be given compensation. However, the farming community of the country doesn't seem satisfied with the government's assurances as they continue to protest against the move. They call for the government to devise a phased plan and to reduce the usage of chemical fertilizers step by step without an abrupt complete ban. Several protests were also joined by the Samagi Jana Balawegaya. Meanwhile, in the area of Tavalama today, a protest was held by the small tea holders who claim to have been affected by the government's move. Small tea holders in Hininduma too took to the streets today, claiming an alleged shortage in fertilizer. However, the Tea Small Holdings Development Authority is perplexed by the claims.
When fertilizer import stopped in April, there were stocks of close to 80,000 metric tons of fertilizer. So out of that, we were able to secure around 50,000 metric tons for tea industry. Those fertilizers go in three categories, one for nurseries, other one for teas, which is for the 1 to 3 years like the plants. Then the majority goes for the harvesting tea fields. Knowing the importance of fertilizers for tea industry, out of that we could distribute almost all available fertilizers in last few months. So with that, fertilizer for tea industry, especially for smallholders and RPGs and all others, have been met for the particular season. In the distribution, there might be some shortfalls here and there, but in general, fertilizer requirements have been supplied. And on the other hand, government again decided to import chemical fertilizers, especially for tea industry. So those will reach the country very soon. So by that time, all requirements will be fulfilled. When you consider the production of last few months up to July, August, the required fertilizers have been supplied to the market or the field. As this Samagi Jana Balawegaya pointed out, there's no big issue in the market. And for the next season, there will be enough fertilizers without any shortage.
The chairman of the Tea Small Holdings Development Authority also had this to say when questioned about how the newly imported nano-liquid nitrogen fertilizer would work for the tea industry.
This nano-nitrogen fertilizers has been quite new to the world, new to India and of course new to Sri Lanka. Probably we need to look into in detail how it works for tea industry. But I am sure this is coming as a nitrogen source into tea. This will be a really good option for us to boost the harvest. Probably major part of the fertilizer can be utilized from this nano nitrogen.
Lever Ayush Kaha Sabang Sandak Wage Babalana Pivituru Samakata